Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a video on my rush story or my recruitment experience. I actually rushed in spring. Most recruitment stuff is in fall, so I will be having a guest come on and she will give her experience for fall rush because it is very different. Just keep in mind that every school is different, and I feel like you probably can relate to a lot of this stuff, but some of this stuff might be different, so I think it's just a good thing to go off of as an idea. So the reason that I rushed in spring was because I was a transfer student and I actually transferred in the spring semester. I didn't want to wait until fall to rush because I feel like that was just 4 whole months of not really doing anything and not knowing anyone. So for my recruitment, there was, So for the sororities at my school in spring, it was informal recruitment. There was different events that you could go to for each sorority, and they were all optional, just like if you wanted to go or not. You didn't have to go to all of them. For DZ, they actually had 3 events. I think the first one that I went to was kind of just like a little meet and greet type thing where we just kind of got to get to know some of them. Another one that I went to was bowling, which was fun. And then there was like a bonfire, and I think that was the last one. I could totally be like messing this up because this was over a year ago, but those were the 3 that I remember. So on the last day, if they like you and if they want you to give you a bid, you'll get invited to an invite only event. And our invite only event was a dinner at a like fake Mexican restaurant. So that was fun. At the invite only dinner, that's when we got our bids from DZ. You didn't have to decide right away, and you can get multiple bids in spring, which is, I feel like, the main difference between spring and fall. And then we pretty much had until, I can't remember exactly how long, but I feel like a day or 2 or so until we had to notify them if we wanted to accept our bids. Overall, spring recruitment is a lot more relaxed, and it's a lot more kind of you do what you want to do. You don't have to participate in everything, and there's not really like a strict structure you have to follow. I would say that the worst thing about spring recruitment is that not all the sororities participate. Not all of them have room for new girls in the spring, so keep that in mind. I think there was 3 sororities, I want to say, out of, I feel like there was like 12 or 14 total at my school. So there was a very like small amount of sororities in spring. And also another big thing was that the sororities had their events scheduled, like one would be one week and one would be the next week, but I had to accept my bid before that next week even came around, so I didn't even get to go do the events for the other sorority. I think spring is a lot more relaxed, and as long as there's a good amount of sororities or the sorority that you think you want to be in spring, I would definitely recommend spring recruitment. However, if you are coming in the fall, I wouldn't wait a semester just to do spring recruitment. I feel like I would have liked the fall recruitment experience, even though I've heard that it is harsh and long and tiring, but I feel like it's just part of the experience. However, I don't wish that I would have waited. I'm glad that I went when I went. I actually texted Hagyn. She is a very old-time friend, and she goes to college at the University of Mississippi. She actually rushed this last fall, so now she's gonna be sharing her fall experience for you guys, because I do know about fall, but I didn't go through it myself. I went through it on the sister side, so I kind of know how it works, but I don't have the full experience. So here she is with that.
Hey guys, my name's Hagyn, and I am a Delta Gamma at University of Mississippi. And I just want to tell you guys about the recruitment process. Pretty much, you sign up beforehand, you start collecting recommendation letters. And what that is you ask alumni of the sororities that are at your school to write you these letters to send to the sororities. And that just gives the sororities kind of a look into what you are before you come, so they can pair you with people that can talk to you and connect with you better. Before recruitment, you get paired with about 10 girls and a recruitment counselor. And a recruitment counselor is a junior or senior at your school that is a part of a sorority. and you won't know what sorority they're in because they don't want that to influence your decision on what house you want. The recruitment counselor is super helpful. She'll meet with you each week and kind of give you advice and tell you what to expect, tell you what to wear. So the first day is Greek day, and it is all day long. You meet all of the houses, you meet all these people, and at the end of the day, every time you have rounds, you'll vote at the end, and you vote on which houses you liked and which houses you didn't like. And then the next day you'll get back the houses that you get, and some of them that you liked might drop you, but some of them that you dropped might still like you and they'll be back on your list. So if you get them back, just give them a second chance, because you could really like them, you know? Then the next day is philanthropy, and that's split into 2 days. That's when they talk about their philanthropy with you, which is extremely important. You really need to bond with the philanthropy because you want to make sure what you're working with you actually are inspired by and really passionate about, because you're going to be working with that philanthropy at least over the next 4 years, if not throughout your life. That's one of the biggest things sororities are about. Then you have a day off, which is really great because this week is during the school week and you're probably really stressed out about classes and homework and all that, so catch up on Wednesday. And then Thursday and Friday is sisterhood, which is also really important because now you want to start narrowing it down. Which house is yours? Where's your home? And see who you bond with more. And then there's pref day, which is you're probably down to about 2 houses. And your recruitment counselor will give you advice on this. Don't worry about it. And then there's bid day, and that's when you get your bid card and you get to run home, which is a great, inspiring, amazing day. And I just want to say, don't be stressed out over it because you'll have people there to help you through the process. And it seems intimidating, especially when you see how many girls are going through recruitment and you're like, there's no way like I'm getting into a sorority. You will, and it'll be great, and it'll be your home. But anyway, go Greek.
I hope this helped clear up some things for you guys if you were maybe worried about recruitment or if you were just kind of curious. If you want to know more about sorority life, I will go check out my last video I did on the things I wish I knew before joining a sorority. I just wanted to make this as a more kind of detail-oriented video on kind of what to expect in those first few days going into rush and joining a sorority. If we left anything out or if there's anything different at your school, feel free to leave a comment below. So that's pretty much it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye guys.